Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we answer questions from the lovely citizens in the city of Sarcasm. So get your questions in. FA Cup quarterfinals have concluded. We know the four semi-finalists. Rashford double as Aston Villa get past Preston, winning 3-0. And Manchester City coming from a goal down to beat Bournemouth 2-1 in at Bournemouth Stadium, people. So big up, get all your questions in regards to those two games. Maybe it's the two games from yesterday. Maybe it's the semi-finalists with Nottingham Forest taking on Manchester City and Aston Villa taking on, who was the other one? Aston Villa taking on Aston Villa Crystal Palace. That was the one. So yeah, shout out to those four. Who's your favorites for that? Obviously, the Premier League is returning Tuesday. So not technically tomorrow just yet, but Tuesday, Premier League's back. Obviously, Champions League and Europa League back the week after as well. So get any questions in on that. But please make sure you run up the likes. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after, hit the like button on the video. So important you do that. Please make sure you share this out across our socials as well. And That's Me Flawless at Sarcasm City TV, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure. I need to get on TikTok as well, to be honest. I do need to continue to grow the empire. I need to get someone to pattern that. So yeah. Also, big up to everyone listening on all the audio platforms as well. Salute to you, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc., etc. But just as important, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Road to 15,000 subscribers. Big up to Saeed for the raid also as well. I'm sure more of the gang will be joining very, very shortly. But big up to Warrior J, big up Certified, big up Z, AW, pals, love. Good to see you in the chat every single time. Who else we got in here as well? Nephew in the chat as well. Big up. What's Warrior J saying there? He's saying, before I do go though, Flawless, what's your thoughts on Tuesday's game against Forest? And will you go strong for that game or rotate a bit? Hey, Warrior J, what is strong for Manchester United? I don't know what our strong lineup is because I don't believe we have a strong lineup. We don't have an 11 that I'm like, yeah, that's our strongest lineup. I really like that. We got 5, 6 players that go, yeah, they're good players or players of quality or players I trust. But I don't know, what does Amarim rotate? Probably not, because it's international break. So he probably doesn't rotate and goes with what he deems as his strongest lineup. Ahmad still injured. Maino still injured, even though those two being on the way back could be crucial for us. So happy, because I thought they were both done for the season. But Yoro's back. Shaw's back. Unfortunately, Maguire's back. I don't wish injuries on anyone, but he's such a detriment to how we play. So it seems minus Ahmad and Maino, everybody else is fit, right? I think even Mount's out there, which is crazy. I did hear about Mantato also. So does he rotate? It'd be interesting to see with more players back now who he does indeed play. We'll see, and see if we can continue the better form that we were showing as well. Big up to Aaron Lewis also. Big up S. Madison, Ibrahim, Cornmeal also. What's this? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Warrior J. Ahmad is progressing well in his recovery from injury. Manchester United staff are cautious and don't want to take any risks, but there's a chance he plays before the end of the season. That's from Fabrizio Romano. What was the actual injury? Because with him and Maino, especially Maino, I don't remember any reports of what the actual injury was. Luke Shaw, Lenny Yoro, Harry Maguire, Bayende, and Tom Heaton are all back in training. So pretty much good news as well. I didn't know about Bayende and Tom Heaton being back. See, look, even the second choice and third choice goalkeepers are back. This is Rashford talking, obviously, after the performance against Preston. It's a great feeling. I feel like I've been getting fitter and playing better football since I've been here. It's always nice for a forward to get a goal, so hopefully it continues. We have to take it one game at a time and give it 100% on the pitch and see where it takes us. We're very ambitious. Step by step, I think I can still get fitter. I missed a lot of football before joining up with them. My body feels good and I'm enjoying my football for now. This is Hunai Henry on here. Says, firstly, I'm very proud of how the owners and how the club has responded. When we arrived here, we spoke about how much we wanted to work together, increasing and being more demanding. And this is Emery on Rashford. His commitment to work and adapt quickly is very important. He's doing it to feel comfortable playing at his best level. There is still work to do, weeks to get it. Today, he did one step forward. Hey, big up to the Villa. Big up to Emery. Big up to Rashford. I like Villa a lot. They're a team that I like watching a lot. They got a lot of players I'm fans of as well, and it's great to see Rashford balling out there and playing well. In particular today, because people are like, oh, you hate Rashford. I don't hate no player first and foremost. But secondly, why would I not want someone who's black, mank, born and bred not to do well? Makes no type of sense. Makes zero type of sense whatsoever. So yeah, of course I want to see him play. Like 100 and play well, should I say. 1 second, Ryan. I'll send it over in a second. LOL, I watched the game. Rashford scored twice, but he was utterly rubbish in that game. I won't say he was utterly rubbish. I only watched most of the second half. But he was decent. Hey, big up my guy, Giannis. Make sure you subscribe to Barca Reacts. That's my guy, man. That's my G right there. Yo, what we saying? MR9 season started. Yeah, man. MR9 season started. So just run us our bread. Run us our bread. Cornmeal says, I'm tired of these final ball 10s. Get me a ball carrier for once. When you say final ball 10s, you talk about like someone is it a through ball you're talking about? What do you mean, Cornmeal, when you say that? It's an interesting point. I just want you to elaborate further before I indeed respond. What else was Warrior J? He was saying something about, he said, I'm doing a FIFA career mode right now. F this defending in EAFC 25. They made defending impossible. If you play at a high level on the EAFC 25 in the career mode, it's impossible. Clubs calm. Man will defend one-on-one and be like, all right, cool. Whoever the best attacker is, I'm like, hey, let's run this. And if he goes past me and scores, you know what I say the next time round? Hey, run this again. I'll shrink from no challenge. And then if he goes past me again and say, hey, we running this back. It's my play. Man, if he does it again, I might say, hey, let's double up. But I ain't shrinking from no challenge. But yeah, I don't know what they did. I struggled. I remember when I did the AAFC. I didn't even do 25. Did I do 24? I remember if I did 24 or 25. But yeah, it was mad. Maybe a through ball merchant. Isn't that part of the 10's job description? Depends how you're trying to play, because it's all about profiles. That's what it is. It's all about profiles. How are you trying to attack? What do you need? What are the tactics? All these variables matter. All of these variables matter. Big up Dunsey, family tree. You already know. Thoughts on the Merseyside derby and Chelsea versus Tottenham this weekend. Merseyside derby should be good because it's always a good game. Better when it's at Goodison because it's more one-sided when it's at Anfield. But the Evertonians will be up for it. Probably give them a game. But I'm watching the Copa del Rey's that day, so I'm watching that game because I believe the Merseyside derby is the Wednesday. But also Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Copa del Rey semi-final, second leg, which was 4-4 in the first leg. Like, I'm watching that instead. Chelsea Spurs, Chelsea will probably beat them like they always beat them. They got their number. What can they do? They have their number. Yo, Ryan, did I not just say I send you? Does this guy not? Did you not just hear me say to Ryan? I'm gonna send him the link in a second. Or did I not say that? You lot let me know in the chat. Did I not say? Give me 1 second. I'll send you the link. Or am I mistaken? Did I not say this? Big up TJ as well. I did. You know what, Ryan? Just for that, I even sending you the link. You see? So you didn't listen. So you know what? I even sending you the link. See, why ask me a question and not pay attention? So no, I ain't sending you the link. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? I literally said this. Why ask me a question and not listen? Make that make sense. Sky Dory from Finding Nemo, man. Fuck, you know. But you lot get your questions in anyway, people. Get your questions in. Obviously, we've got the Beijing Red show after this as well with Beijing Reds TV, Bands and Pops will be on as well. Big up to my guy TJ. Make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV as well. Make sure you do so. And let's see what else you lot saying. You're over 150 of you lot in it. I say, get your questions in, man. Run up the likes. Run up the likes. What we saying? Because we only got 34 likes, 60 likes. Like check 1212. Like check 1212. Let's get this up to 60 likes. And yeah, we mentioned there with Villa and Rashford. Big fan of their team. Big fan of Emery. Like a lot of their players. I do. Big fan of Morgan. Big fan of Morgan Rogers. Probably one of my favorite players to watch in the Premier League. Big fan of Onana. I liked Onana when he was at Everton. Kamara, even though I've only watched him a few times, seems like a good player. Of course, Rashford's there. Watkins, I think, is a good striker too. I'm missing anyone. They're probably the standout players like that. So I go, yeah, they're a good watch, and I'm pleased that they're through to the FA Cup semi-final. Love to see it also as well. Want to see how they do in the Champions League because I think they get past PSG. I think Aston Villa, Real Madrid Champions League semi-final will be great to watch. Villa Park gonna be rocking, and Bellingham back there. And I think the second leg's at Villa Park. I'd love to see it. Love to see it. And in regards to Manchester City, yeah, they would have Bournemouth were poor. Yes, they were missing a few of their key players, but Bournemouth were poor in particular in that second half. And City, even before Bournemouth scored, because it was Kluivert. No, it wasn't Kluivert. Evan Nielsen scored, but Kluivert set it up. Haaland missed the penalty and a one-on-one and a free header before that. So they should have argued. You could argue they should have been 3-0 up before that even happened. And then the youngster got on. I can't remember his name. You lot remind me his name in the chat. Obviously, he ended up setting up the first goal for Haaland. And then once they got the second goal, kept a terrible mistake. Even though he made some good mistakes, good save, terrible mistake for the Marmoush goal. And then that was that. O'Reilly, that's his name. Yeah, he played well when he got on. Yeah. Yes, I got you. I'll send you the link. Give me 1 second, Si. Give me 1 second. Flawless, any hope for signings in the summer for United? And if so, who do you think United will bring in terms of profiles? Well, definitely make signings. 100%. I can point out names. That's easy. Like a Cunha, like a Semenyo, or like a Diblin, or an Osherman. I'm all for these players, but more so it's profiles I'm looking for. I need to add to my athleticism, man. That's what I really like about the Dorgu signings. Yes, of course, they need to be technically sound. I'm not looking for a Dama Traore's out there. But we need that. We need someone to keep up with the physicality and the intensity of the Premier League. And them players I mentioned there pretty much do that. Obviously, Diblin less so, but he's a talented player. But yeah, I'm looking for who will we bring in? I don't know. Because this is the first time the board has been here with a guy they've brought in. So we have no previous. Yes, they did well with Ten Hag, to me, in regards to who they brought in. But we don't know how much of that was him, how much of that was the board. Like, I'm unsure. So we're going to find out now. But we need to add some athleticism, man. The team too slow. Keep saying this, man. Bunch of marathon runners and speed walkers. We need some 200-meter runners, man. We need some 400-meter runners, man. Like, we need some genuine pace, power, strength, athleticism, agility, balance, all that type of stuff. Like, that's what we need. And you've seen with Dorgu and Heaven have added that. And you see the difference they've made. And they didn't cost the arm and the leg. Dorgu was like, what? 25? You was in my chat telling me Dorgu was like overpriced. Now they're quiet. People just really be talking for talking's sake. I remember going off about this, about Lecce. And it's like, his profile fits. What we talking about here? And people were talking about he was too expensive. And someone was saying it in the chat. You lot might remember on some nonsense. Hey, man, shout out to Double A, man. My broski every single time. He's been on my hype, man. Flawless every time. Hey, love, bro, every single time. It's my guy, man. Make sure you subscribe to Double A, man. Supremely underrated in this content creator space on there. Like, that's one of the main reasons I enjoy doing that show with the Unfiltered Podcast. So make sure you check that out. Send it through to you, Si, as well, man. Send it through to you. You got the link. Send it through to you. Yeah, so I ain't sending you the link. Yeah, you idiot guy, man. Man's dumb. Thoughts on both the FA Cup semi-finals, Forest versus Manchester City, and Palace versus Aston Villa. Forest versus City gonna be good. Because the way City plays suits Forest. But can Forest deal with City's attack? Haaland isn't... He left in a boot, though. But then so did Heaven, so we don't know how. But he could be crucial to that, and that could lean the game and the tie in Forest's favor. But I think Forest will be bang up for that. That big pitch at Wembley as well. They'll be up for that. Palace Villa, two teams that like to play ball. So I think that'll be good. But I think we get a Forest Aston Villa final. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's what we'll get. Personally. What are you saying, Jez, though? You good?
Yeah, I am good. I'm good, yeah.
Blessings, fam. Blessings. But it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm with you, Giannis. I think Barca deal with City. Flawless. I know you said profile matters more than summers, but what 5 positions must fill in the summer? It's right down the spine of the team. Goalkeeper, 2 central midfielders, 10 striker. So right down. We need more than that, but in terms of key and being crucial, that's the 5 I look at and go, yeah, That's what we need, like 110%. So we'll see what, but hopefully they get that and more. But that means players have left. That means Onana's gone if we're looking for a goalkeeper. If we sign a striker, even though it's looking like we're gonna sign a striker anyway, that means Hoyland's left. Maybe we get two. Maybe you get a youngster, like we did with. Maybe you get a youngster, like we did with Cheeto. Same with central midfield. You go and get a youngster or a 10 or something like that. That's where I'm at.
What's
Do I
your
rate Dogu?
what's
Yeah,
your
I do rate Dogu Ibrahim. From what he's added, yeah. He's everything that Jez and Kaneki told me he was going to be. And that's, you don't need to be, I don't need you to be world class at this point now. I just need you to add some form of attacking impetus and be an outlet and be touchline to touchline and do it at a quick pace and power and strength and add defensive prowess. You know, like just add something, and he does that. Like it's night and day between him and Delo. Night and day. And he's not phenomenal going forward. He does nothing. There's nothing Dog who does that. I go, oh, he's absolutely exceptional at that. He's 8, 9, 10 out of 10 at that. But he adds, like that's on the ball. He adds the athleticism, and then he has the technical ability to go with it. That's all you need at wing back. I don't need you to do nothing spectacular. Yes, want him to improve his crossing and his passes and stuff, but I think that will come once they have a better team, once we have better players around him.
also
We saying, yeah, go on, Jez, what you saying?
no, also called depending also on because him at development as a player, because I said when even before United was linked to them, I said how he's still a raw talent at the end of the day as well. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna give you things that he's obviously providing United now, but obviously there's still room to grow. Like Alfonso Davies wasn't Alfonso Davies that we all know these days when he was Bayern. He improved as a player, and if Dorgo has the right development, if you're playing with better players next to him, it's only going to make him better. So this is how it's supposed to go, unless like things happen in it.
Yeah, 100%. And to Ibrahim says, flawless, how do we create chances when Bruno goes to Madrid? I feel for our strikers. I don't know, man. I cried a single tear, a fug tear, like Mitchin paid in full for those that have seen the film. And he's crying in the car when I heard that Bruno could be leaving to go Real Madrid. Crazy. I was like, how does Hoyland go 0016 for the fourth time? I don't know. Big up to Ivan. I just call you, says, don't you think you overrate Villa against PSG? What makes you so confident? I'm not confident. I don't care if Villa get past PSG. It's more a preference. But if Villa were to go out to PSG, I go, all right, we get PSG, Real Madrid. I just think Villa have the better attack, and I think that would be key. I don't rate PSG's attack whatsoever. Outside, I rate Kvaratskhelia, yes. I've made my thoughts perfectly clear for the longest about Dembele and about Barcola, even though they're performing better. I don't rate them. They almost cost them the tie against Liverpool, but people won't talk about that because they went through. Some of the misses and the decision making in that game was fucking horrific. It was dreadful.
I wonder because obviously in recent weeks as well, specifically since the Liverpool tie, Due has been getting more minutes as well now. So I feel like he's gonna see the pitch more. But I think the key difference, I think Villa has a good chance against PSG, but I think what makes the key difference is the midfield.
Yeah.
I think that's the key.
You don't get misunderstood, people. I think PSG have the better midfield, but I think Villa have a midfield that can just make the game, make the midfield game
and this is what it is like. I feel like for me, it's like what do they say? Like if you can control the middle of the park, is already gonna give PSG the advantage in terms of the way they want to play. Like they want to have the ball, they want to be able to put pressure on you. And the Villa and PSG defense, half of the defense from both teams, I don't really necessarily rate much. I don't really rate both keepers like as maybe the world does. So I feel like it's quite even. So for me, it's like I feel like it's gonna be on how both forward lines perform and also how the midfields perform. Because Villa still have a good midfield, and I think what helps Villa is just that Kamara came back and is back,
Yes.
and I think Kamara is like a huge part of the Villa midfield, and it's a shame because he's been always injured for a lot of time. He also came from ACL just this season back, so but he's an important player. So now it's going to be interesting. Like I wonder if somebody like an Onana, for example, because he could bring a difference with a physicality standpoint, even if
Do you
that
go
means
with
that.
what midfield three do you go with? All right, let's say we
Look,
know Rogers is gonna play, so Rogers is gonna be in the
yeah,
10.
we're just gonna
You out
play.
the three. Who do so I know you're gonna probably play. That miss me guessing. You're gonna play Kamara. Who do you play alongside him? Onana or Tillemans?
It depends what type of game I want to play against PSG. You know, because if I'm saying okay, I'm fine giving PSG the ball, I'm playing
Yeah,
Onana.
true.
But if I'm like, you know what, but I want to have not saying possession, but I don't want to because the
Give them
last
the
thing
ball back.
exactly like this is what you don't want to do. Like
Yeah,
if you want to give them the ball, you want to give them the ball, but not every single time. So
yeah.
it's one of them ones. Then you go with Tillemans, but it's a I think this is something we only gonna see once we see how the first game goes because I have no idea how Villa want to approach the game.
Second legs at Villa Park as well. That's also in their favor as well. That's also why I
Yes,
think I favored him in the tie. Is the second leg being at their
yes,
place. Due seems like he does seem like a
yes.
baller, so yeah, but still I just don't trust their
Yeah.
attack. Like
Due is excellent baller plus.
He's been fantastic. He's been fantastic these last few weeks. So if
I
he if
watched him
he
yesterday play.
if he can bring an impact, yeah, go ahead, go ahead,
go on,
I
yeah,
sorry.
go
watched
ahead,
him
right?
yesterday play. They are 1 down. In second half, absolutely ripped apart. They scored 5 goals. Due was absolutely clinical. He's a excellent bowler, man. He's coming up bowler. I thought he's a man of the match for me. Last game I watched him. He's a man of the match. I think Kavashkela will start. I don't think Barcola will start against Villa. Desiree Due must start. He must start. Due must start.
And
Kavashkela must start.
but does he start? I don't think he starts. He starts Due. I think it's the other two. I think it's Barcola and Dembele.
I don't.
Midfield at
It's a
Dembele
hard. It's a hard thing.
Dembele will be Dembele will
See,
play in middle, left Kvaratskhelia,
Mm.
false nine.
that's
They played false nine.
but that's the hard because when you watch the against PSG Liverpool, they play interchangeable. So even
Yes.
they could get away with the idea of having because both do it and Kvaratskhelia are left wingers, but you can get away with play because Percola is naturally a left winger too when he was playing as well. So uh, me personally, I would see because since they play at home first, you want to take an advantage going back to Villa Park. I'll personally start him in the home leg, and depending on how the home leg goes, you see if you start him against Villa Park.
Yeah.
This is the way I would personally do it because he's been on a hot streak recently, and I feel like when you're on a hot streak like this, I just think you just have to be on the pitch, man. I just don't think you can have him on the bench just because you wanted to go with what you trusted, which again is helping Enrique this season. But at the same time, it's like he's clearly on some hot form where you can't ignore it at this point.
And Kvaratskhelia playing a 10 flawless. Playing a 10. John Aves and Vitinha controlling the whole midfield, and Kvaratskhelia playing a 10.
So you don't think
He
they
played
put
a
three
10.
So you don't think they put three in, they don't have three midfielders, they'll play two and then play a 10 in front.
I think they're gonna go with the midfield that did Liverpool. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I think they're
Liverpool.
gonna
That's
go
why I don't think they
Yeah.
play him in the 10. And maybe
exactly. I think that's the thing. I think they're gonna go into the front. I think they're going all three gonna be in the front three. If this like they're gonna go with, like 3-8, 3-8. Then they're gonna go with like the attackers that only in the attacking three forward. I don't think they're gonna put an attacker in the 10 personally.
yeah, 100% like
What I
that.
want was that lineup was in PSG, not in Villa Park. Villa Park, they definitely change. I'm talking about in France.
So you reckon they go a little bit more offensive? Did you say they might go a little bit
Yes.
more attacking?
That's true. They could do it.
Villa might
Yeah.
go a little bit more defensive. It's gonna be. I'm looking forward to that. I am. Big up to Mojo.
I do
Go on,
wonder
fam.
because
I'll see
I know I'm not on the parade of like Rashford is absolutely bowling and anything like that. But ironically, this was the type of game that actually suits him because I feel like especially on that left hand side. I mean, we saw the Liverpool ties. Hakimi and Marquinhos, you just can't necessarily trust it. Like
What's going on with those two?
Pacho and Mendes, I can look at them and say, you guys can do your job, but it's the other
Yeah.
side of the pitch. And ironically, Rashford plays on the other side of the pitch as well.
Mm.
So if Villa play on the transition, Rodgers and Rashford on the left hand side could be spooky for PSG then.
Rashford with space to run into. Oh yeah, absolutely. And you got players who can find. Oh yeah. And you had Watkins there, and you had a Rodgers there. Yeah, on the break that could get spooky for them, or especially
Like,
if he continues to play
like,
the way he's been.
like if I'm Emery, I'm targeting that left hand side because the right hand side, well, it's technically the right hand side from depending how you view it. But you know what I'm talking about, like the parts you mentioned, because both of them are like
Yeah, we know what you mean.
defensively solid. So it's like, you know. So yeah, I don't know, but
Jay, do you
it's gonna
think?
be.
Do you think
Go ahead.
Baraldo starts Baraldo in place of Marquinhos?
I just don't. I don't think so because Marquinhos is the captain at the end of the day. Like I think he has to play. I think he has to play.
Baraldo is a good centre back. He's upcoming centre
No,
back, but he's doing good
yeah,
this season.
no, he's a good young centre back. But I think for this game particularly, I think they're just gonna bench him. I can't lie. I think they're gonna go with what they already been doing.
For me, if Villa has to go through, they have to control the midfield. Kamara and Tielemans, they both have to do heavy job for Villa.
So
That
what would you
midfield
play?
partnership will be crucial.
What midfield would you go with? Would you shift Rodgers out wide, or would you play Rodgers with a Kamara and a Tielemans, for example?
Rogers wide, Kamara, Tielemans, and Onana.
Okay, makes sense.
3 midfield. I want see they have to if Villa are planning to give the ball to PSG, then the 3 midfield has to start because Morgan Rogers can run the ball. He's excellent with that, and Rashford he has a pace, and Watkins can do finish the ball. That's why if Villa wants to do that, Onana and Tielemans, Kamara is main for me. He is the best midfielder Villa got there. Kamara has to start. For me, if Kamara doesn't start, Villa doesn't have a chance.
Sure, yeah, it's gonna be a good. It's definitely gonna be a goodie. Got you, Lex, and send that through now. Now we talking about. I didn't even think about it from a tactical aspect. And when you add in
This is what I'm trying to say. Like I feel like that's what I'm trying to say. Like it's one of them. That's why I believe it's a good game because just from a matchup perspective, like PSG will have to play on their best because if they're gonna have an off day and Villa decide to play on the break, it could be long.
Yeah, it's gonna be super interesting to see. But what you mentioned there, especially with PSG's right hand side and how Hakimi in particular played in that game, all that space, big pitch, in France as well. It's a big pitch over there, and they're gonna got a lot of space to hit. Yeah, this just certifies even further why I think Villa are going through, to be honest. But I don't think it'll be easy, and it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a good tie.
But you know what?
I hope Villa go through. I hope Villa go through.
You know what? Yeah. Me too. I don't mind seeing them going through. But you know what? But I think one key aspect which we have necessarily mentioned about how a lot of we talk about how PSG when they get to these pressure situations bustle it, you know. But we have never seen Villa. I think majority of those Villa players never been in this stage in their career and like this stage of the field where like the ice is going to be onto you. Like people going to generally be watching this game. Like, I guess crowd progress. Some people may be watching. I did watch the first leg, but PSG in a quarterfinals, this is a big game. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be. So I feel like it puts extra emphasis on the Villa players to see how do they react to this type of attention.
Yeah, that's that's a valid point because it is the first time for a lot of these players. Outside of Rashford, there might be another who's played in the Champions League quarterfinal, but other than that, that's legit. It is like you said, all eyes on you. Champions League semi-final place at stake as well against not potentially. Let's be real, it's going to be Real Madrid. Yeah. I'm so glad that this is on the other day to the Madrid Arsenal game as well. Over time. Yeah, Stephanie G, I hear you. Emery's European experience will count. Don't forget, both of those games I just mentioned will be live. Watch-alongs on the playback, people, as well. We'll be on the Sarcasm City TV playback. I've already updated the schedule for the whole month on the playback as well, so you can see all the watch-alongs. Premier League coming up, of course, literally it's like 2-3 weeks, it's about 2.5 weeks, 2 and a bit weeks, something like that. The NBA playoff starts as well. But yeah, you got Asensio. That's why I mentioned, I said there's a couple. I knew they'd have a couple more alongside Rashford who have played in the Champions League quarterfinal. But you lot get your questions in, people. Get your questions in. Let's run up these likes. We're only at 45. Let's get up to 70, man. Hit that like button. The Mojo says this manager will shoehorn Dalot no matter which wing back comes in. It's the same with Bruno. If he's given new players in their positions, he'll pick. I said PMF, Portuguese Mafia family. And the thing is, if we sign, actually, depends where Ahmad goes. I disagree with this. You know why, Mojo? Because if we sign, let's say he's like, all right, Ahmad's going to play as a wing back. Ahmad plays. So we're going to sign. It's highly likely we're going to sign it. Actually, I can't say highly likely. I think we sign a 10 to play in that right-hand side channel. I think we sign a 10. I think he has Ahmad as a wing back. Ahmad plays. Dorgu also plays. Unless you think Ahmad or Dorgu miss out. Personally, I don't see it. I don't see it. The Bruno one, I do agree with you. I don't think that's anything like Portuguese. I just think you got to give managers the credit for, when I say the credit for, Charlemagne says it all the time, man, you got to give people the credit they deserve for being stupid. Managers making foolish decisions. I think it's nothing to do with Bruno being Portuguese. Nothing whatsoever. I think he's just making an error, as we've seen this manager make them. But yeah, I disagree with Dalot definitely starting. But I think Bruno does, unfortunately. But if we do what we're supposed to, we should miss out. Because we should sign 2 central midfielders and sign 2 10s. Selection headaches, but we got pressing areas all over the fucking pitch. So here we are.
Knowledge, I have a question for you.
Yeah, go on.
See, these links Bruno came with Real Madrid, right? I don't know it's true or not. But do you think the manager want to sign another Bruno type midfielder? The creative midfielder. Don't compare him to Bruno.
Yes,
creative
definitely.
midfielder.
Yeah, he definitely wants another midfielder, 110%. Where's like he definitely, without question, we know he don't rate these. Like, we look how long it took for Casemiro to play. Agate is not really his signing, not his signing, but not really his type of player like that. It seems. Collier is not played often, so it's like we need central midfielders. So do we need Crave? Yeah, 100%. He's spoken in depth countless times how bad our attack is. We're going.
I don't know, but I can see Bruno leave. United will bring 2 players, one for midfielder, one for 10. I don't think Ambron will trust Bruno. He's playing now because of there are no players. That's why Bruno is playing now. He want another midfielder alongside Ugarte, and he wants 10. Then I can see Jugsy and 10 at striker as a Hoyland or Osimhen, Jugsy and 10 right winger. Right wing back Amad Diallo. I don't see Ruben trusting Bruno in this team long next season or another season.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Well, see, these are all like, because like I said, because it's new and this is the first time the board's going into a summer window with their signings, it's all up in the air because it's all literally guesswork because I have nothing previous. I can't point to last season and go, well, they did this and this with this manager, and like they did this and this last summer with this manager. So, all right, maybe if we go off that, they'll do something similar. So it'll be interesting to see with that. But yeah, Lex, what are you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, bro. My day.
Yeah,
I go play some. I try to play some football, brother, and a bit of rain.
Oh, just hella rain, Mazo.
You see me? But when me that forward, it never the rain. So I figure to them cloud they soon pass, innit?
I hear that, man. I hear that. Actually, let's get your thoughts. We were discussing just before PSG Villa, man. How do you see it playing out? Because we were talking about it from a tactical aspect. The 2 midfield. Go on. I hear your thoughts on it. It's gonna be good.
All right, so PSG Villa. I think Villa can grab something, but it just depends on it. Because all right, here's how I view it. I think Villa can create a better smash and grab model in a sense.
Yeah.
When you analyze their ability for part the bus compared to ours, and then when you analyze how difficult we made it for them to score.
Yeah.
And then you get me? And then the fact that it wasn't just a one-off thing. It's just that this team has an issue with finding the net. Effectively. You get me? Them have all the dribbles, the tiki-taka, the 1-2s and all of this and that.
Yeah.
But I think Unai can come up with, pretty much his style of play. Because I don't think it need no much more than just what I normally do anyways. But actually get past him, you get me? Especially over 2 legs. Because them can quite possibly hold them to a low score in both legs and quite possibly do a smash and grab type thing, isn't it?
I know what you're saying. Because that's exactly what we're discussing. Go on, carry on.
It's possible, isn't it?
What?
It's possible. I don't. So my thing was for us, I thought we should have tried to play more football, especially at home against them. I don't think Aston Villa will try that approach any at all. And I think they'll be more compact, more resolute. But PSG's quality is obviously better. So the best way for Aston Villa obviously to get through is to just do, the Unai Emery thing, innit?
Yeah. I get you. That's because we were talking about it's gonna be interesting. Nah, it's because we were talking about in particular the midfield as well. But obviously they got the super technical midfield. Tielemans over in Villa, but you got Kamara there, you got Onana there as well. So like, how do they combat that with the physicality as well? So it's gonna be a interesting matchup, like for real. And you lot continue to run up the likes. Like I said, man, Gal's up to 70 likes. There's over 130 of you lot in there, only at 48 likes as well. And obviously this is the first time we spoke, like since the Trent news, not even on Trent. What do you think of your fan base's response to it? Your fan base's response to it, in particular.
It's 100% warranted, innit?
Go on, talk about it.
Like, man, them can talk about the board this and the board that, but them offer him a contract and him just never sign it because he won't go Madrid, innit? So, like, it don't matter how you look at it. It's like, okay, let's say Trent take Liverpool for a joke club.
Yeah.
And say more for move. There's better ways to do it, you get me? Especially in the age of PR, it's like him do it in a way where it's like he might view it as he's leaving the club because the man have no ambition, but it's not the fans that don't have ambition. It's the man them upstairs, so don't treat we like a pussy old blood. You get what I say?
You reckon he should have announced it earlier? Is that what you would have liked?
It's not necessarily an announcement, but at least convey the information in a way where man can look on it and say, all right, Trent, you make sense. You get what I say?
Okay.
Put it across me. Either way him did I go get cussed in it. You get what I say? Either way him did I go get cussed. But I feel like and maybe at the same thing him probably look on it and say, yeah, either way mega get cussed, so it don't really matter.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like bro, man just I got upset. And here's why we got upset. Because the Liverpool fans alone think Trent good. Are we a fight for Trent all of these years? Majority of the fan bases don't give a fuck about Trent. Them don't think him good. Them think him overhyped, overrated. He's not a good right back. All of this, all of that. Are we a fight for this pussy for years? So when you after man I got toe-to-toe a war for this brother, you get what I say? All of a sudden him just a go dip go Madrid. Him just a go dip go Madrid like say man are some dickhead, bruv. Like we a dickhead. I saw this thing. Are we alone rate him? Are we alone rate him? Nobody else no rate him. You get what I say? Are we alone said to the man when everybody else say Trent no good, Trent this, Trent that, what have you? Are we the ones who say no fuck off? Trent a fool baller. Yo, you can't say nothing bad about Trent. Look on him creativity, look on this, look on that. You get what I say?
Yeah.
And then he want fuck off and go Madrid. So all right then, since you want to do that, make we bring up the fact say you did out here help them and win a Champions League in the first place. Because when we play them in the final, you drop asleep on the fucking back post. Or you drop asleep on the fucking back post and cause us multiple league titles over and over again. Well, despite your creativity, the simple fact say you can't fucking defend cause us to lose matches. You are the most dribbled right back, dribbled against right back in a Europe.
Not in the league, not in the top 2 leagues, not in the top 3 leagues, not in the top 4 blood clot leagues.
Let's say Europe.
In a bumbuck, no, it's statistic. The second
Hold it,
most,
run through that.
the first
Run
most is
through.
some youth to play for some side when nobody no know.
I can't.
This brother get dribble. Hold on, no. This brother get dribble pass 11 times in a one fucking game against fucking Doku. Doku can't beat nobody under 30 years of age. But all of a sudden, when him come up against Trent, Doku a blood clot. Jesus fucking Christ. So here one now. All we need to do in order to not miss Trent is get a blood clot right back that can fucking defend, innit? And him can fuck off and go Madrid. Because when him sleep at the back post of Madrid, all of the fans in the fucking arena, at that moment impact them, not go wait till the game end. I got tell him for suck him mother, boo him, and tell Ancelotti for sub him. So, good luck, Trent. Good luck for all of the trophies where you're going. Good luck for all of the because quite possibly you might end up a winning man for the fucking bench, innit?
Oh, jeez.
Fuck this brother, fam. Big man thing. People want to say, oh, it's the board don't have ambition, the board don't do this, the board don't do that. Bro, all right, fine. But it's different when it comes on to Trent. It's different. People want to make it say, why are Liverpool fans reacting like this? Oh, they're classless. Oh, they're this. And oh, they're that. Oh, they're shut up, blood. How about that? How about that? Are we at war with the man, bro? Are we at war with the man? The man that come out and say, yes, City can win all of them something, yeah? But it means more but with Liverpool. And then this pussy guy, he run down him contract. Don't get it twisted, people. Don't get it twisted. The board is shit. Blame the board all you want. But the board never run down Trent contract. Trent run down Trent contract. Them did try to sign him to, I think, a 5-year deal or a 6-year deal. We would have pushed him a year, additional 1 or 2 years. Him refused that. Him say, yo, a 4-year deal I want, man, I want nothing more. So him did have something premeditated, did I go on, blood? Something premeditated, did I go on? You get what I say? And all right, you want left, you want go Madrid, fine. Fine, be a thing, bro. But listen, me no want hear nothing about no Trent. Because guess what? I only focus on the right backs that play for Liverpool.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, man, say me not out here talk about Carvajal, me not talk about Dallo, me not talk about fucking whoever else want to play. Seamus Coleman, all of them, man. I don't even remember if he's a right back. Me not talk about none of them, man.
You're right. He's a right back. You spawn.
So, we don't want to hear nothing about no Trent. Trent, you're good, Trent. You're good. You're good because when nobody never believe in you, we believe in you. You get me? It's like the man them I tell we all we need for be fans our own a football club. I tell we all we need for react to players who leave our club. Bro, it's not just a player. The man scouts.
Yeah, he is.
Him out here, Trent's PR is, oh, I want to become the captain. I love this club, And the man just stay quiet, sit in a corner and just I try dipping at the shadows and then some of the league said this pussy got cut. Like, bro, you get what I say? If him to come out like a man and say they're Liverpool fans, I know not got upset with me, but may I try to aim for the highest level. Some other life I go play for Madrid. Maybe me do a 4-year contract and maybe I come back. So you get me? If the man say a word, you get me? Because at the end of the day, and then Lee the other day, and it slipped my mind when I go up on his channel because me they go there for target Eagle. So it slipped my mind. And then Eagle didn't even left before me even get on. See? It slipped my mind for say, yo. When Lee the other day I say, yo, Trent is a bigger club legend than Steven Gerrard. No.
Who said that?
Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, Lee said that?
Yeah. No, brother, listen. This is what we're not gonna do. Him said the only thing Gerrard got known for is sleeping. No, brother. Gerrard not known for sleeping. Gerrard know for scoring. Gerrard know for carrying bombs. That's what Gerrard known for. Gerrard known for be quite possibly the best midfielder for ever playing at the Premier League. It's arguable. You get what I say? Especially when you analyze the players that he played with and the things he won playing with these man. This man was willing us into Champions League finals, getting to the Champions League finals. Get me? 3 love down as the captain and roll out and help the team slap up, man. Pause. And carry going at the fucking to win the Champions League. When we never have no business I do that, we'll finish 8 in our league. How we win Champions League?
Yeah, you
why we do it? Take out Gerrard out of the team. How would do that? Oh, you think Trent did I win we no fucking Champions Leagues? Yes, him have the fucking trophy, but him plays a fucking right back and him just help the fucking team. If we are win something, guess who I do it for? Either Salah or Mane or blood clot Firmino. Not blood clot Trent. So him can fuck off. Him can fuck off. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. People say, oh, you must wish the best for him because he won the league for us. Hey, listen, if you could have get me a blood clot right back that could actually defend, maybe would have win more than one fucking leagues. It's the same shit them do with Jordan Henderson. Oh, yeah, Jordan Henderson is underrated. Yeah, it might be underrated, but if we did have a better blood clot midfielder, would have win more league titles. Why it's so hard to understand? We did always know that this brother was shit. And the only reason he make it in the team is because him did willing for the things where a midfielder never did fair doing in the first place. Like cover for that fucking Trent. You understand? You see how the whole line just line up and connect and everything just come to blood clot together.
Yo, that's bad how shit come full circle.
Full fucking circle. Full fucking circle. So we can praise all of them, man, yeah, for what them do for we. It's like, bro, we could have get so much more. We could have get so much more, bro.
You could
fucking hell. And everybody, the man, they want to say, oh, you should. Yeah, bro. Yeah, listen. Trent can fuck off, blood. Big man thing. Bro, we got to war with this, brother. With everybody who said the man not good. On the film just say, yo, fuck, no. Mega Madrid. The same Madrid where him asleep at the back post and let in the goal. Man, bro, and we not for blood. We not for upset. No, we not for upset. We must say, okay, Trent, bye-bye. Ta-da, toodaloo. At least you never went to listen, at least you never went to a team in the league. Yo, listen, me wish you did go a team in the league. Go Man City. Because would I beat them every fucking time. Just tell Gakpo, stay over there, so Gakpo. Because you're gonna cook him every time. Gakpo, Diaz, anybody. Even blood clot shatter. Even put Salah on the left. Anybody. Put Van Dijk on the left. He might go down pan Trent at the back post. Yeah, man, go City. Go anywhere you want to go. Because anytime we play them, if you start, we know exactly what to do.
Target the right back.
Piss me off. And then, but Liverpool fans not supposed to be upset.
You know in the NBA how you do the pick and roll to get your favorite matchup, and then everybody's just like barbecue chicken alert.
Get him on the island.
Okay, bro. Bro, I was like, 1v1, bro. Like, hey, just everybody move the fuck out of the way and let him cook. Like, this is like Kyrie against Curry, bro. Curry on defense, yeah. Barbecue chicken every time. Crazy.
Barbecue chicken alert, man.
No king, brother.
You okay? Hey, okay. Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question before? Wait, who would you take as a replacement for Trent? Because I know that's probably for Trent, yeah.
Which right back can defend?
Okay, so you want somebody who can actually defend.
As a matter of fact, Hannah Bradley, Joe Gomez. As a matter of fact, since Jordan Henderson can make the English team, get him back and put him a right back.
I'm dead.
I will say this. If Trent came before 6 months or 7 months, explain the situation. See, this is my contract situation. I want to go to this place. I don't want to sign. I will give money to Liverpool 20-30 million. Then it's fine for Liverpool. Then the fans will not act like this. What he did was, I will explain like this. We love a goal for 16 to 17 years. We care about her. What she did one day, he left him off suddenly for one night stand. It's like that. The situation is like that. It's worse. The Trent situation is from his side. He's dealt it worse. Don't come and say it means more. Don't come and say that bullshit. You want to go Real Madrid? Come to the point.
Your audio's gone funny. You got low. You got low with the audio.
Now it's okay, Flawless.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, go on. Say what you're gonna say. Go on. Start that again. Go on.
If you want to go, come to the point and say that I want to go Madrid. I don't want to sign. I will give Liverpool some money and I will go off. And don't play this card. Don't play this card. You are a villain now. Why you have to do that? You are a villain now. If you want to sign the contract and stay. If you don't want to sign contract, you can fuck off before 1 year. That is the situation. I blame board. That's it. See, I blame board. For first point, I blame board. But Trent has done worse. He's dealt the situation way worse than him. Now we can sign a better right back. Who can defend?
First? No, fair enough. I fully hear what you're saying with that. I get that. That makes sense in regards to if you are more, even though you're gonna get criticized anyway, there is way. That's what I said comes back to bite him is that it means more. That's what it is. I think that's what it is. Him being Scouse and you saying that adds to it definitely because it should mean more to you. But
I can't.
Yeah, go on.
I can't because like I remember when I was having because like bro like man knows man like man needed because Kane didn't want nothing. Man had to do all the conversations possible to force into conversation like he's better than Lewandowski, he's better than this, he's better than that.
Kane. Yeah,
man. And then ever since the interview with Gary Neville, mid-season, the season wasn't even over. We can still get top 4, and the interview comes up with him talking about, I'm looking for the new challenge. I was like, fuck off, man. I was like, fuck off. Like, see, you know how much joy I had when he missed that penalty in the World Cup, bro. Like, see, everybody was like, everybody came to me trying to.
Gary Neville was disgusting. People just bypassed. That was disgusting.
Forget the interview. How our fan base acts like nothing was wrong with it. That was even more disgusting. Like everybody acted like. See, shout out to the people. It only took people to realize here after, like, his goodbye message here. Like his goodbye message was in the airport when he was trying to win the Super Cup with Bayern, which is the Community Shield version. Like they said, like, yeah, goodbye. Thank you for the memory, and then he fucked up on the plane trying to win the Super Cup. Like, but even Eric Dyer put more effort into his goodbye message here. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm the biggest hater. And they're like, I felt like Kendrick when he missed that World Cup penalty. I'm sorry, I didn't give a shit. Like I celebrated with the haters. Like, if he goes on to win the Bundesliga or whatever, but I'll be honest, last season hate watch, sensational. I'm sorry, but now so I kind of get it from that aspect, but let me ask me that one last question because I asked already Sai earlier on the playback. Do you think Salah and Van Dijk stay?
No, this is where the whole board issue come in now. Because with the whole Trent thing and with the whole Salah and Van Dijk thing, it's somewhat isolated incidents in a sense. But I think something that put a massive dent in our board and making certain decisions like renewing these contracts, it had to do with you remember when Edwards left? And then when Edwards left, then whoever them get as the replacement, I don't remember that brother name because they never done nothing for it really.
Yeah,
and then
There is no replacement, Lex.
you get
There
what
is
I'm
no
saying?
replacement.
And then him dip or whatever, and then Edwards come back. I think somewhere in that line is where we would actually do the contract renewals and this and that and what have you. But because of that like transitional period, the focus was mainly on that, and then it allowed them money for just dip on the ends and say, yo, give me a contract. No, nobody now give no contract. So here's the thing. If you as a board, especially with the fact that we did have a January window, but which I also kind of understand in the sense where we couldn't get rid of anybody in the January window because it looked like we're going to win the league. So we're not going to say, yo, man, them we're not going to renew the contracts cut, because winning the league, I guess, takes precedence. And then also, I think the man them did have a certain level of confidence that them could have probably closed the deals, even if them have to wait till last minute. No, the problem arises where we have a wage structure. And even though Van Dijk and Salah kind of come out and pretty much indicate that they want to sign a deal, we not necessarily are going to break the wage structure, because once you start break it for one person, you have to start break it for all. You get what I say? Because now we're going to win a league, innit? So if we are going to win a league, so then Salah go get say 350, 380 or whatever him want. Van Dijk get whatever him want, which Van Dijk deserve a raise, by the way. But when you give them money now, the fact that we win a league, the agents of Gravenberch, the agents of McAllister, the agents of all of them ball, go come up and say, yo, run the peas. Then we're going to run the peas, you get me? And then what it going to put you in a financial deficit. And this financial deficit might end up put us in a situation where we got through a massive lull. What I think they probably are risking is the fact that, okay, maybe them have in mind a certain amount of players, or certain you remember like the other day when we did rebuild the midfield? No, where I don't necessarily think we'd do like this big rebuild on the attack. I do think that it is possible that we get adequate replacements, but might not, because how we do our thing is not necessarily to say, yo, boom, we're going to replace 100. We're going to replace all of this, all of that. So, for instance, if we lose Van Dijk, Salah, Trent, we already need to replace Robertson. We already also need for the other replacements on the other side.
There's other areas you don't need to definitely acquire players.
You get me?
Yeah, absolutely.
We need quite a few acquisitions. You get me? I just hope and pray, because I understand the model where their money they on cheap good. You get what I say? So for instance, you go to the supermarket, you have the name brand them, but them cost more, and you have the off brand them, where when you examine the ingredients and them thing, there's pretty much exactly the same thing for $5, $10 less. So we might go get a baller for like a 15 mil. And when you're looking at like a Manchester United side, you can say, yo, the brother if you're 15 or 20 or 35 mil better than Bruno. And Bruno cost 70 or 80 or whatever. You get me? May I hear say people are gonna pay 90 mil for Bruno. Good luck.
Yeah, Real Madrid, man. He's Real Madrid bound.
You get what I say?
Yeah.
So how I make it now is, I hope that's the model them stick to and them go it. I don't think the replacements will be adequate. I just can hope. So for instance, if you brainstorm it, right, Flawless? If we go with the logic where people say a manager needs their players, maybe if we get slot his players, then they'll actually be better than the ones that we currently have. Because what a lot of people have to remember is that even though we say, yo, all right, we're going to win the league. And this is just me brainstorming. This is not really actually what I'm 100% think. But I feel like there's a way we can come up with some little sense. You get what I say? So bear with me. No. I get it. Salah irreplaceable. Van Dijk, I question. I won't say we can replace him like through and through 1-for-1. But we can put someone there that can do a decent enough job to actually achieve a decent amount of results. Now, if we lose Trent, right, we need a replacement right back, but not necessarily. We're not gonna find one as good as Trent. But what we can do is find one that's defensively sound and switch the creativity aspect maybe to another player in midfield that we can get that has a similar like style of creativity. You get me? And then we have instead of having, because I don't think Slot wanted a right back like Trent. He just used Trent
because Trent was there.
And then, and if you notice this season, people are saying, "Oh, Trent is better defensively this season," except for when we play Man City. But, anyways, the reason he has been better is because of how Slot is deploying. So a lot of what we have achieved this season, I attribute it a lot to Slot. Why? Because Klopp had these exact same players and did nothing.
Yeah, they weren't looking like this.
You get me? So, whereas the individual players we have such a quality that they'll be difficult to replace. If we can get adequate replacements and become a better team, I think that can subsidize for a lot of the deficiencies that we might have with losing these quality players. You get me? Because I think it's a strong possibility that we lose all three.
Damn.
And the only problem I have with that is not them leaving per se, because the father time I got kick in for Salah and Van Dijk, we just don't know when.
Yeah, at some point it will. Yeah, you don't know.
At some point it will, and yes, you would want to give them like the benefit of the doubt and say, yo, let's keep them for example, you know, like how Thiago Silva did there at Chelsea evening, I'm 37, 38. You get me? If my thing is, if you can't keep Salah and you can't keep Trent, try your best to keep Van Dijk.
Try to keep one of the two. Yeah.
Try keep somebody. You get me? Don't make all three of them left.
Yeah, that's true. That's it.
And even if you're gonna lose Van Dijk, just keep Salah. Like pay Salah the money. Salah just want the money. You man go get Trent even more money than when did I go get a Real Madrid. But Trent they just want a Real Madrid. It wasn't about the money. Trent wants to leave.
Yeah.
People can blame the board all they want. Once a contract is slapped on that table, a man didn't sign it, and then when you check the levels, the money was actually more than when I get a Madrid. Man, they just want to leave, blood.
Yeah.
Then now you can start about, oh, maybe it was premeditated, or maybe this, maybe that. You get me?
That's fair. That's a good question, just for what?
So that's just my thing. It's like,
I heard that because I was thinking is that if Liverpool had to lose two of them and keep one, you want to keep Van Dijk, right? If you had to lose two and then keep one, or you keep Salah, you want to keep Van Dijk.
Van Dijk.
What you say? Hold on. Say that again.
No, I'm saying if you had to lose two of them, it would be Van Dijk.
Them cancel the ball game, dog.
Just stay.
Yo, I would have keep. Bro, it have to be Salah. Bro, it have to be Salah, bro. Because defense win titles, but bro, just slap a next defender there and bro, it have to be Salah. You can't get the output. Like, bro, all right, watch it. In order to get the output from Salah, you have to go through. We have to get rid of Jota and Diaz and Nunes. And then when you made it, that's the only way we are gonna get any money in the first place. You get what I say? So it's like, bro, it's just a fucked up situation, because that's why Managabon FSG, because it's just a case where, yo, bro, every time we go win something, it can be a treble, it can be a double, it can be a quadruple. It's an almost thing, and the only reason it's an almost is because you never invest properly in the fucking squad for begin with. Yeah. Because if you did, we would have win the quad. If you did, we would have win the treble. If you did, we would have certain achievements where, bro, nobody couldn't talk to, man. Like, nobody couldn't talk to, man. Like, right now, when you're up on the stream here, the throne would have to line up below me. My screen are there at the top. Always, every stream I have to do a thing where put a crown. You have to.
I hear you. That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you get a treble in the quad alongside what? Because you lot were this close. That's the craziest part. on multiple occasions to doubles and trebles, and still did it because he still obviously picked up like the domestic double, and then obviously still picked up.
I didn't. We get trophies even when we're not play as good. You get what I say? So
yes,
my thing, the only art. So certain things I have confidence in them. I have confidence that Liverpool can work within them budget spending and get good footballers. Them can go in and get deals. And if them see a player of quality where them really want, then we go bam and slap the release clause at 80 million. You get me?
yes.
As well as it's just a case where we might have like a little deficit. We might have a little period where we have to say, yo, maybe we have to hold a fort. We have to go back to the Arsenal stages of a top four. You get me? We probably have to do that.
Right.
We probably have to do that. But at the end of the day, it's like the man they make mistakes, and yo, if I saw the man want to come by, we out fine. If our next ownership want to come by, we out fine. But until then, we just have to work with the FSG thing, and then we have to have conversations based on that, based on the knowledge where we have of them and the solutions them can possibly have. You get what I say?
Yes.
Yeah,
so, bro, it's just them thing there, but it's still a bun Trent thing. Don't get it twisted. We can cuss the board, we can cuss all of them money, but bun Trent in it. Because as we done pass and say, if man did want to stay, man would have just signed the extra money and play right back for Liverpool. But him now go on do that. And for be honest with you, all right, go on do your thing. Maybe them promise him a role in a midfield. Him can try to do a cruise thing with the passing ability. Because I'm not gonna tell no lie. In passing ability, it's a go good for them. You get me?
Course. In that league, in that big pitch with all them runners, he gonna do fine there.
Yeah, but when him come up against Bilbao with the scrub Williams on the left wing, he might go be the brother there go be a scrub until him play Madrid.
Yeah, it's like that Carvajal for that. It might be a Trent. You got a whole bench for that to play Carvajal in that.
Well, he's definitely like when the guy can't get cooked like he got cooked at Liverpool. Like if you doing the stuff at Madrid,
how him not gonna do it? How him not? Bro, the other day even Van Dijk did a cuss him one match, and when me watch the match, I say, yo, Trent, I go left him. Now watch the match live. I see Van Dijk scream Trent, and Trent body language the entire game just dead, bro.
Yeah, he gave him the death stare. I remember that game. He gave him the death.
You get what man? Who would that play?
Hey, what game?
United. United. 2-2.
Enough people. All right, watch out. Enough people will hold that minute and say, yo. People will say, yo, we prefer Bradley for plays. Not that Bradley is better than Trent, is that Bradley plays. When Bradley touch the field, it's 100%. Him look like an actual scouser. You get what I say?
Yeah. Like
whereas the scouser, him feel like him dep on this pedestal. Like, bro, whole mates. All right, watch out. I'm not gonna tell no lie. Probably if me that Trent, more that do the same thing what Trent do. Apart. Except for the fuckery where him just silent. Me not go silent. If me I cut left the fans them, I go slap an interview. I go tell because watch it. At least yo go out. Yo, listen. Hold on. At least you go out for the best of the club. So here's what me would do. Would I hold a presser, Zine or one of them interview there where them fucker interview them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out and say, yo. A FSG why me left, you know. You get what me say? So then it give the fans firepower. Yo, if Trendy come out and do that, none of we can't say nothing.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
If Trendy come out and do that, none of we can't say nothing.
Yeah.
Because he might go touch the ends and say, yo, fans, I don't know why me left. I love them, I rate them. And always stick out for me over the years. But the club just not have the ambition of a Real Madrid. So I have to leave and just try because more for the great things. I know me said the interviews more under them great things they hear, but it don't look like them man you want to do the great things where me want to do. So I have to cut. Yo, if the man come out and say that, bro, it's like a girl. If you deal with a girl and I don't know, I don't know how to explain this, but say you gear bud.
It's honesty you're saying about it's an honesty thing. If you
it's an honesty thing. Say you have something. You get what I say? Say you have something where I could possibly hurt her. It better you tell her than she got hear it from somebody else.
Yes.
Say you're out and somebody see you with a different girl. And then say, yo, me, I gotta tell your girl, you know. Just call the girl same time and tell her. Don't make him go tell her. You get what I say? It's a real man thing that to do. Yes, she go vex, but she gonna say, all right, at least
you tell me.
At least at least some sort of respect can salvage. Most of the respect gone, but that little piece, at least him come forward as a man and say, yo, I couldn't control my hormones. I couldn't control myself to actually be faithful. The testosterone did just too high. And I just have to beat things. You get what I say? We just have to go outside and go get some nash, as the man them would have say in England.
We know about a couple guys here, man.
You get me, dog?
I get the point you're making. In regards to that, like you said, it gives the fans more ammunition.
You get what? Yeah, you get more ammunition because I said blood clot. And guess what? At the same thing we are cuss about. So then now with the pan Trent side, the whole fan base with the pan Trent. Nobody couldn't say nothing about Trent.
Yeah, it'd be on his side, 100%.
The only problem though, it might be a thing where but me don't even think Real Madrid would have a problem with it. Because Real Madrid not care. Real Madrid, look where Bale did that for the fillet. Look where all of them ball that they did that for left and go Madrid. Yeah. All of them man, they are villain. Look what Mbappe do for left Madrid. Mbappe, yo, Madrid should have paid 250 mil, 300 for Mbappe, bro. Man left and go there for free.
Yeah, he did.
Just like how we should have get a 80-100 mil for Trent. The man left and go for free.
I think
Flawless. Hear me, say, do me a favor. Do me a favor. What Trent stats for this season? We need to know. We need to know. What Trent stats? Because everybody has say him good. We want to know. We want to know if him still good. Me remember the old Trent used to get a bag of assists. We don't remember about that new one. Eh?
Well, 1 second, I'm having a look now. Give me a second.
No, I don't think like he has probably a couple, but not that many as well, he used to be like breaking records for this.
Yeah, brother. Iman Robertson. That's what I tell you say all the Robertson brother there. A long time them should I get rid of him, you know?
Yeah, so this season, 28 appearances, 2 goals, 6 assists.
6 assists.
All right. So that's at the Trent. That's at the Premier League winning Trent, you know?
Yeah, that's Trent.
All right, cool. All right. So you don't feel like say, you don't feel like flawless. Level with me.
Cool.
You don't feel like say, if we get a good right back we can defend. We're just good. We're all right. I won't have nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Of course, like you said, you made the valid point of if you get a right back who then defends, that creative burden, you can then move somewhere else. So whether that's into midfield, whether that's the left back, if you sign a new left back, yeah. So I get it. Of course, losing Trent is a massive blow because Trent's of quality. I've always said this. The defending ACL, we know it's suspect. But if you do get a right back,
flawless. Trent's creativity is more valuable almost everywhere else on the pitch than right back. The reason it was so good is because of how Klopp deployed him in the play like a right mid.
Yeah.
You get what I say?
That Klopp is super smart for that. Klopp realized I have this guy who can't defend too tough.
But flawless. You said that. But look what Slot do in his first season.
Slot did well. Slot figured it out too.
But he figured it out in a different way. He figured out say, yo, and me feel like the way how Slot deploying tactics. Yo, him just if Emma Edwards good like so. Yeah. Them are just rise up some 5 mil baller dog. And then like how they get Aiden Heaven and them man we just rise up so because watch your flawless. Here one strategy. Yo, listen, them need to hire me. You know why them need to hire me? Listen.
Just for the interviews, they need to hire you, man. I'd love to hear you talking to the press.
Yo,
well, hey, him with the scousers.
Yo, just that alone, you talking to the people in the press conference, answering questions. I love that. Go on.
No, me no want hear.
Ask like a stupid question.
Hear me say. No, me not talk hire. No, me not gonna do no presser. Them just need for hire me for give them advice. Here what me need for do. The quality in the Premier low. But the quality, in my opinion, the quality isn't low because the quality in the world low. The quality is low because man them continuously buy ballers like fucking Doku. Garnacho on them Monday. Instead of go buy some tech man. Enough tech man still there out there in the dog. We just now buy them. We keep on to give them pace money. The money we can run up and bomber clock down because that's all the fuck them can do. And we give them 100,000 contract, 150 contract, and all of them fuck with it. When we need to go, yo, right now, we need to go PSG with a Glock and say, yo, run me Desiree, do it. Run me that. You get what I'm saying? Because guess what gonna happen now? When you have a side full of tech man, guess what gonna happen now? Nobody in our prem can touch with. With slot tactics and a bag of tech man, who can touch with? Who can touch with?
Now you right.
Because slot basically just coach off the ball thing and say, yo, make sure I say on the day. Yes, so off the ball, we'll condense the space, we'll push them in our corner, triple down, win back the ball, attack. And then when you attack, you see like how PSG did that, they just a break press and just a kill we off. And so we would not decide them. Low block no matter because we have the tiki-taka merchant them, we have the ball of them. You get what I say? Look on like Gravenberch. Gravenberch kind of died down because we always a play, man, now give no rest. But look on Gravenberch. Collect 90% of the time him collect the ball, he either beat somebody or find a pass. Bro, Gravenberch a ball line. Give it 2 more of them, they give one in there. All right, this is all more from my club. If you want to get rid of Salah, just buy a baller right winger. Like a baller. You get what I say?
Yeah, you are a tech man there. I hear that. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
A tech man, he might not score the same as Salah, but man, I get nutmeg. And then we can distribute the passing with the good ball game. We distribute the passing and and we can still perform, bro.
Yes.
Not first. Makes sense. Nah, hey, fully. Hey, you lot continue to run. You not entertained? Yo, run up the damn likes, man. We're at 60, man. Girls up to 80.
And bro, listen. You can't just cancel with show like that. You have to give it. You have to give it like an hour, bro.
Yeah. My bad. I should have told you, man, the day before.
No, but man, I said no. All right, you see, if you cancel the Saturday one, just make we know. Say, yo, it's just an hour you have on Sunday or something. Just slot it in somewhere, yo.
You might know the Q&A. You might not open to join. You know this. You know what I'm saying?
You see me?
Yeah, anytime it's a Q&A, you might know. And obviously, if you might wanted to do a show for any particular reason, whether it was like at the Saturday, you might want to chat about something particular, or the Monday, just in the group chat and more pattern that. You don't know that. Even when we do the shows on Saturday, I always say, man, what I do, say something happens on the Sunday, we can run it the Monday. No problem with you.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, same way.
Yeah, man, I've told you this. I said this to Javon. You might know this. Something happens on the Sunday, even if we've done the show on the Saturday, we can do something on Monday. So it might happen midweek, and you man might say, hey, yeah. Because if you man say to me, right, we want to run a show on the Wednesday, and they find out that you wanted to run the show, and I said no, these lot in the chat will kill me for that. They love that show. They might kill me for anything. Just says that shit. Okay. Just wanted to run a show about something, and just told the people that flawless.
I remember because about the Pochettino thing. Like my family is crying for Pochettino, but by the way, your flaws. If Tottenham gonna hire a manager that I don't like, chat, you might see a run. Like I'm gonna hit like if I see Eden Terzic or some shit, yeah. Flawless, we're doing the show on the same day. Like I don't care if you don't have time, bro. I'm respectful.
Yo, them fire Ange already. When them fire Ange?
Ange still there.
I think they haven't fired him, but they have literally put it out like saying if he's out from the Europa League, he probably is gone.
Yeah, but yeah, just shout me, just drop a message in the group chat if anything ever. Like it don't have to be obviously Saturdays set other days and that because you not know the vibe. So yeah. And yeah, of course, man, shout out Beja Reds TV. I think this is Barnes on that. I'm not sure if it's Pops or Barnes. Crossover Yard Man and Barbados show. Are we going to do the Caribbean show, man? Don't worry, man. We got to make that one happen. West Indian show 100% because the crossovers both crossovers went really, really well. So yeah, definitely at some point, man. Definitely. Without question.
Yeah, man. Them man there, yo, don't forget, what the brother the name again?
Who?
There's some brother we go on them show on Friday sometimes.
What is he?
I remember his name,
Does he join or is he a part of like Beijing Reds?
No. Me not think
he
him a
just
part. I think him just join. Me don't remember his name. I don't know that still.
Yeah, they'll know who you're talking about. But yeah, man, you gotta make sure you subscribe to Beijing Reds TV. We will be redirecting over to that show in about 5 to 10 minutes, just waiting for Barnes and Pops to land as well. You already know, man. Yeah, man, we gonna make it happen. Big up to Vader as well, man. You lot get more
Bun Vader in it.
That's exactly why you lot gonna get the crossover show with Vader at some point for that very reason.
I
man, they're criminal, bro. All them Canadian money are criminal blood. Big man thing.
He is a criminal. Him, CP, yeah, criminals.
And the thing about it is, him is a serious criminal because it look like him believe what him saying. And I say, yo, what this brothers? Him just dep on fuckery, just 99% of the time. Like, bro, just get straight answer once, twice, something. You get what I said? You can't just dep on fuckery all the time. You get what I said?
But Lex, I call him Lex. I call him Black Ten Hag for a reason, bro.
That's a fire name. That's a fire name.
Yeah, whole Egypt. But yeah, he did. Make sure you go check out both crossovers, people. Not only the Arsenal Yardman crossover, also the Manchester City Beijing crossover as well. Go check them both out, man. Both them crossovers. But yeah, man said Black Ten Hag. You already know. But big up. Love to everyone that's locked in again. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Big up to anyone listening on the audio platforms as well. Spotify. Make sure you follow us, 5-star us. Go follow the Sarcasm City TV playback as well, because with the Premier League show coming, with the Premier League being back, you're going to get all the Premier League watch-alongs. Obviously, Champions League, Europa League is next week, so that'll be back over there about 2 and a bit weeks. What is it? Yeah, about 2 and a bit weeks. I think like 17, 18 days. Obviously, the playing start, NBA playoffs, so we'll be over there for that. We'll be doing some of the final regular season games as well. Of course, you've got Eubank Jr. versus Conor Ben. That bout is the end of next month. So, yeah, people, so much content going on over there. Go on, Jez, what are you going to say?
No, I was saying so much content, man. Like, so, like, people top him, and I think even I don't think we're gonna do it, but there's gonna be obviously the NBA lottery going on as well. So, because Alarm's team is gonna be involved, so
and also make sure time.
Yeah,
playoffs April 21.
Playoffs time is coming up soon, but for the NBA draft lottery, I don't know if Alarm's gonna do a stream, but his team's gonna be involved. So make sure you check out this channel as well.
Yeah, make sure you check out Toronto Hoop Talk, man. Alam, and it's in the feature channel. He's one of the few ones that he gives Canadians, the content creators, a good name in this space. Not like Vader and friggin' CP. So yeah, shout out Alam, Toronto Hoop Talk. Make sure you go check out his channel as well, people. Yeah,
in motion football flawless.
Say that again.
Yeah, in motion football as well. Like
in motion football, Alam channel. In motion football, another NFL channel.
Anyone who's an NFL fan, get over to there as well. Both, like I said, both those channels are in the featured channel page, as everyone else you see featured on here as well, whether they're regulars or not, they're all there. So go subscribe to everyone. But yeah, we are going to close out, but we are redirecting over to the Manchester United Liverpool podcast Barbados edition with Beijing Reds TV, where you'll be hearing more talk about the Trent situation. I've not spoke to Barnes or Pops about it at all. And of course, more Manchester United conversation as well, people. So big up, love to everyone that has locked in. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Salute. See you lot in a couple minutes.
Yes, sir.